Hello, in this video I will show you how to download your results in a from the eSurvey Creator website and then download them into SPSS and then transform them so that you get a nice figure you can deal with. Let's have a think, shall we? So eSurvey Creator, up there. And we'll just sign in and log in. So you've got human.at.uk. Okay, we go to the one which has 10 participants, and then we want to download it as a CSV file, which is the second option there. So not the Excel file under export, but the CSV file under export. Going it, oh great, it looks like that. Now, the advantage of doing this is you can transport this directly into SPSS and directly into R. So if you notice, when you download it, it'll have a little A and a comma, and that represents it's a comma separated value file. We then load up SPSS. A moment to load. My computer is likely to be slower. And go open data. Then we want to go down to a text file. And if you notice, we want to go to the right folder. Okay, we'll go for that one. Then it will come up with all these options. So does the predefined, right, does your text file match the predefined format? We'll go no. It's denominated, that basically means it's a CSV file. Are the variable names included at the top of the file? Yes, they are. Click next. The first case of data begins with the line number 2. So in other words, it starts on the second row down. How many cases do you want to import? Well, all of them. But you can take the first 1,000 if you want. Next. This is what it all looks like. What is a text qualifier? That basically just means that if you've got somewhere where they've entered in text, it'll put it in double quotes, or it will recognise it if it's in double quotes. What delimiters appear between variables is a comma. It's a CSV file. They always use commas. And then next. Okay. And then it just querying the fact that it doesn't like the fact that your answer ID has an @ symbol in. So just get rid of that and then click next. This is what it will look like. Okay. And then would you like to paste the syntax? Yep. You can't have too much syntax. And then finish. Okay. When it says, would you like to paste the syntax? Probably go no, but because otherwise it just runs into this, which is fine. You just run it, and it gives you anyway. But it's always useful to save your syntax, because then if you want to do that again, you can do. Okay. Next thing you want to do is now go on to transforming your variable. Okay, so target ID would be the name. So we'll call it dog phobia. And if we make these a go. What you can always do is rename them. So the idea of a dog poo disgusts me. We'll start with that, and you just go plus. And what you want to do is go through and add in go plus. I'll show you why you only have to do this once. How many dog questions? So you just go add. Okay, so we're just looking through any ones which are related to dogs. Now, obviously, this is quite tricky for me because I don't know the questionnaire, whereas you will. I think one more there. Just do another plus. And oh, okay, and I think that's all of it. Click OK, and it'll create a new variable for you. Which will say that. Now, okay, that bit of code down there is quite useful, because what you can actually do is just copy that, and I'll show you what it does later. But if you look here, you've now got a variable called dog phobia, and then if you really want to, you can sort by ascending or descending, and you can see who scores the highest and who scores the lowest. Okay, but to save you from going through that rigmarole again, if you go into this is a little bit fiddly, but go into he, just shutting all this down, and then go SPSS. So you can go through that every time you want to sort out the new dog phobia, or if you like, we can. I'm just going to repeat the process. Next, yes. Next. Yeah, I know. And next. Then finish. Okay. If you notice, that time I didn't say to save the syntax. Just speeds things up a bit. Loads you directly into here. But if you now go File, New Syntax. So at the moment, just to show you, there isn't a variable in there saying dog phobia. But if we go File, New Syntax, then you'll find it automatically copy that code across, automatically puts you in the dog phobia. And that's basically how you download a program, download the data, so download it into a .csv file, and then add up all the data, say you're interested in it. I should also point out that where you've got blank spaces, that's because you've got missing values. So if you look across there, that's where people haven't filled in their values. And that's essentially how you do it.